You know everybody who here. You know everybody who here is here.
Gang, gang. Gang, gang. Yes, yes, yes. Gang, gang. Gang, gang.
Jazzy. We are missing Jazzy.
And Bryce.
Bryce, we're Remington. We're missing Jazzy and Remington. Where is Remington?
He's walking around.
He's not in the project.
He's walking around.
Oh, that's right.
He's like, you got me.
Oh, then he's not in the project.
That's what he said. He said, Bryce wouldn't be at the project. Right, yeah. I said, understood.
All right, Zatima fans. So there was a clip that was released on DeVal's social media of kind of a behind the scenes look at a table read that the cast of Zatima, rehearsed, and they were at Crystal's house. So let me just say, for starters, if you haven't done so already, make sure you support DeVal and Kadeen on their podcast. I'll leave a link in the comment section below so you can become a member. And I believe there are different tiers and whatnot, so you can check those out for yourself. But I just want to make sure that I let you know, hey, this clip comes from an even longer video from their Patreon. I think the full clip is like 8 minutes or so. And I didn't cover this video when it first dropped because I didn't know it was a Patreon clip video. I just thought it was, like, oh, this is what DeVal posts on like his YouTube and Instagram. But I saw the 8-minute clip on Instagram and on Twitter, but then somebody told me, hey, this clip comes from Patreon. So I didn't want to cover it right away because I felt like if I did commentary on Patreon exclusive material, then it almost made me feel guilty. Like, my video's monetized, so I'm making money talking about somebody's Patreon video. And by me talking about the Patreon video, maybe some people who may have been enticed to join the Patreon wouldn't join because it's like, well, hey, Jeremy did a video talking about everything that happened in the table read, so there's no need of me joining the Patreon. So you see what I'm saying there? I didn't want to cover this when it first dropped because it felt like I was taking money when, I was covering something that only Patreon members should have saw. But then seeing that, I know I'm talking in circles, but you got to understand, I'm just trying to make sure I'm not stepping on anybody's toes here. So again, make sure you join the Patreon. I'll leave it in the link in the comment section below so you can see what Kadeen and DeVal have cooking up over there. A lot of good stuff, honestly. But I'm not going to go over every single thing that's in this clip. I'm just going to say up front, I'm excited. Zatima Season 3. It just seems like, the cast have that same energy. And they're pumped up to really, bring their, what is it, like, S game? Because what is it? It's usually A game, but I'm thinking like, like in video game tiers, it's like above A is S for like satisfactory, or back in like elementary and whatnot. I think S was a grade. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. Or maybe I'm thinking of stickers, when you do really good on a test and you got a sticker, whatever. But just S tier. Let's just say S tier, because the chemistry's there, even when they're just chilling, they're kind of reminiscent about previous seasons they filmed. And we get news, they get a new director for Season 3. So I believe Tyler Perry still wrote the season. It's just that there's a new director. And, we saw some familiar faces, like Connie and Jeremiah. And, I'm glad Jeremiah is back. We got, of course, Zach and his boys, Tony and Nathan. And then, yeah, we got Fatima and her girls, Belinda and Angela, which makes me wonder if Belinda and Fatima make amends in this season, or Fatima still like F you. But no Jazzy or Bryce, or excuse me, Deja and Bryce, because I believe they're both filming other projects. I don't think that means they aren't going to be in Season 3. I guess that at that particular time during the table read, they were, doing other things on that particular day. But in any case, I just feel like my words don't do justice. If you're fans of the characters, then I feel like you'll just love them as a cast interacting, in the real world, because it's just like the energy between them is amazing. You get to hear some behind the scenes stories. So I wholeheartedly recommend join the Patreon and see what they post over there, because who knows, there might be other exclusive content from behind the scenes that might pop up at some point. But yeah, I mean, it was just a joy to see. And you know what the best part is? I think like this little 8-minute video, it kind of fills the void if you're like, Man, I miss Zatima. Season 2 felt like it ended a long time ago. And I know with the strike that went on and whatnot, Season 3 got put on hold, but now that they're finally filming it, I just really hope, we get it sooner than later. We probably won't get Zatima Season 3 until, like, summer. At least the first part of the season. And I'm not rushing it. I'm not rushing it because, they're going to do their thing production-wise, and when it comes out, I'm pretty sure it's going to be worth the wait. I'm guessing that this season is also 20 episodes like season 2 was. So yeah, I think there's a lot to be excited about. And yes, there have been a ton of photos circulating online of like returning characters, new characters who I have no clue who they are, but they're new. So hey, we're going to see some new faces in season 3. And yeah, no word on the pregnancy thing. I do know there are some hospital and doctors, and nurses, so maybe we'll see something like that where Fatima goes for a checkup. Who knows? But regardless, yeah, go check out the video on the Patreon. Thanks so much for tuning in. Like and subscribe, and let me know how excited are you for Zatima Season 3. Also, just the cast, cheering for Crystal, her house came together pretty well, and the fact that the what did Val say? I gotta respect the host. Just gotta show love to the host for setting us up for this, because it takes me back to pre-season 1 when I think some early table reading photos came out. It was like they were what was it? DeVal, Nathan, Tony. They were at DeVal's house doing rehearsals and whatnot. So it's cool to see. First it started at Zach's house. Now they're at Fatima's house rehearsing, and it's going to be great. I just feel like we're going to be in for quite a treat comes 2024 when season 3 drops. So with that being said, that's all I have for this particular video. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.